Listen what happened to Bangladesh. They take our girls, they burn our house, they every time at the name of religion, their one and only thing they do, burn Hindu's house. Let's stand up, say again, we cannot let that happen. Say again, one all together. We are proud to be Hindu. We cannot let Hindu to be killed. Proud to be Hindu. Loudly, proud to be Hindu.
Proud to be Hindu.
Let's stand together. And I want Subrata Mukherjee, who is the leader in Bengali community here, want to speak few words for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Please, excuse me, please. This is one of the most serious and horrible time in our life. And we believe that this moment, this situation deserves enough respect and attention. If we can motivate all the children here to stand for the right, to stand for the truth, then today in Bangladesh, this situation could not have happened. We are right now standing in front of the Mother Shakti. What Shakti did for all the time for the humanity. She saved us from untruth, falsehood, cruelty, wrongness, misdeed, and the children of the universe were saved by her. What we are doing. What we are doing, my brothers, sisters, ladies, gentlemen, grandkids, what we are doing. We have to stand up and show our unity, and we have to tell the whole world, we have to say it so loudly that Bangladesh, we will not tolerate that anymore. Enough is enough. We want only one thing. We want to pursue our religion. We want to pursue Hindu way of life, and we want to live in peace. That's what we did for 10,000 years long. We never fought with anybody. We never refused anybody. We never asked nobody to pursue their own religion. Then why my brothers and sisters in Bangladesh has to stop performing their religion that they believe so much? So Mother Shakti, in front of Mother Shakti, we light our diya today. It's not just for showing and photography. To let the rest of the world know that we will be the example. Everybody has to do it. Everybody has to do it. And will not tolerate. Yes, it has been possibly temporarily stopped. But attitude and intention has not stopped. It is our job to forever eliminate the religious terrorism from the face of God. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank
you. In support of this, we want Bandanaji to come here, say a few words. You know that TP Asia Bandanaji stands for Hindus for throughout his life. Here is the Bandana.
Sometimes you want to say something, you become speechless. But I was thinking they will understand our silence, but no more. So that is what people say, I'm sad. I never say, you will see my post, I say I'm never sad. I'm angry. I'm really angry. Because I have learned from Lord Krishna when it was saw guna of his first cousin, and 101 he chopped the neck off. We're talking about Shushupa. So we have given them enough. No more. So it is a time for the Hindu Sanatani community to come together. And I am seeing people from all walks of life. It is no more a Kashmiri Hindu, Bengali Hindu, Gujarati Hindu. Hindus are Hindus and Sanatanis. When we come together, so world going to listen. I am so pleased to say that we here in US and Canada just took a move of celebrating Hindu Heritage Month. Out of 50 states, we only asked to 22 states, but we have proclamation from 25 states where the bandwagon was joined by Illinois also. So, where from here now? It is going to be the 50 next year. No, we are not going to stop right here. We're going to go, because it was only US and Canada. We are going to go to Europe, we are going to go Australia, all the continents in the world, and going to show. Because what's our fault? We are still living with Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So this is what has to be taught. When we go to the politicians, we see the two colors of them. And I feel so sorry because we have to say, this is right, this is wrong. If we don't say now, it will never happen. And now I expect from Government of India also to come out, because Government of India is in a very strong position. And I say all this consensus, let this be Quad, let this be G7, G20, it should not stay on paper. We all know that what's happening in Italy, it is G20 going on now. It's a consensus. India being not part of G20, but India got an invite. So we request our Prime Minister Modi ji to tell the world who is responsible for COVID-19, the nation. He should tell which is a rogue nation responsible for harboring terrorism. It is the time for us to come together, and the religion of terror starts with I and gets over with M. No more. Thank you.
Thank you. Here I want to just say a few words. Shobhaji, Dr. Shobha, cardiologist, who helped big time and putting the community together. Here is a few words.
Namaste, Jai Mata Di to everybody. And we all celebrated wonderful Navratri here. And how much joy we all have. We are getting ready to celebrate Diwali. But our Hindu brothers and sisters in Bangladesh right now are very scared to go out and light a lamp or wear churia, wear bangles or wear a bindi and celebrate Diwali. What a sad situation. And we all should get together, united Hindu community, and condemn completely, without any doubt, the Hindu genocide that's happening in Bangladesh. Now, Modi ji and Sheikh Hasina ji, the government level bond is very strong and they've been supporting. However, it should get into the actual population. What we saw in Bangladesh, folks, do not make a mistake. It was what Taliban did in Afghanistan happened in Bangladesh without the Taliban name, without the AK-47. You know, without that, this was even more dangerous than what happened in Afghanistan. Please understand, this was the general community. So it is time for us, what can we do? It is time for us to speak it up. The Illinois Hindu Heritage Month is one. And, you know, be proud, like Ranji is saying, I'm a proud Hindu and a proud customs. And more important, unity. And please let us talk to our lawmakers. And humble request, if the world is getting smaller, it should be a two-way street for every community to do that. And one community cannot be dying. I want to give one statistics, and with that I'll stop. At the time of partition, 1947, 28% Hindus in Bangladesh, which was at that time called East Pakistan. And I want the younger generation who's listening, any guess what that percentage of Hindus, like people like us, are now in Bangladesh? 3 guesses. Anyone? 2%. That honor goes to West Pakistan. 1.6%. Bangladesh is 7%. From 1947, 28 to 30%, now it is 7%. Afghanistan, zero Hindu except the priest who is there in the temple. We don't know if he's alive. So that is what Bangladesh will become. So my humble request, please talk to our lawmakers. During these, wonderful to see the cultural aspect, and Mata is watching us, but I think we have to speak up more and be united and talk to our lawmakers, and please support. I'm very humbly very proud that Ramda is doing, Mr. Ramda is doing this. We really should support him and thank him for it.
Thank you so much. I want to say a few short words by Dr. Sina.
This kind of candle visual, I think we have been doing since 9/11. On average, we used to do like once per year. Then it started twice per year. Then once per month. We did similar event 2 weeks ago for Kashmiri Hindus. So now that rate is going down and down. Now we are talking about 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks for Hindus, or by the way, for the rest of the world, we are doing such candle vigils and condolences. 2 weeks now, I am sure within 6 months, it will be a week. Later on, it will be a day. How long we are going to continue this kind of candle vigils and condolences? We are going to the time where we will not have even time to do a candle vigils. The world has to wake up. 669 million people have been killed by one community. Only one community. 38,000 terrorist attacks in past 21 years by one community. On average, 14,300 people have been killed by one community. It has happened for Kashmir, West Bengal, Pakistan, Afghanistan. How long it is going to continue? It's time for world to look for the root cause. And the root cause is this kind of hatred and violence is being taught systematically in some religious school. One has to be smart. If we can go to the moon and Mars, why can't we find the root cause of this terrorism? It is not only terrorism, it is a jihad, it is a religious jihad, it is an Islamic radical terrorism. One has to acknowledge and do something about it. Stop those places where the hatred is being implanted. That is the solution. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dr. Alok Singh, is he here? Okay. I want a few words from that first scene in Kashmir, burned his family. The Dr. Bansi Pandit.
I would like everybody to be quiet at the back, please.
We were 5% population in Kashmir in 1989. Now it's 0.01%. There's nobody there. Everybody is gone. The problem we have is that we do not get work done united. We do a lot of good things, but we are not united. For example, there is Hindu American Foundation has done a lot of work in this area. I mean, I don't know how many of you have heard about it and how many of you are supporting them. We need to support one organization or one. We can do all things, that's fine. But unless we get united, if power is in unity, power is not independent from unity. We have to be united so we can make a difference. Otherwise, it's going to be simply just talking and talking. Please be united. Have whatever you support, that's fine. But be united to do the things together. Then only we will succeed. Thank you.
One thing we all have to see, the financial hardship they put on all Hindus in Bangladesh. We are trying to put human rights violator in US list as a Bangladesh. We need, call your congressman, call your senator. We want Bangladesh to be listed as a human rights violation. Year after year, they're killing Hindus and they have no place to go. Indira Gandhi and Mujib wrote a contract. No Hindu can come to India and get citizenship. Only other religions, they can walk in and get ration card, voter list, everything. But not Hindu. What crime Hindu did to not to come India and get there? This religious terrorism has to stop. Stand up. Tell your congressman. We cannot go Bangladesh and do that, but we can punish Bangladesh government. Tell them this terrorism has to stop. Hasina give a statement that I will rebuild the house. Why you burned their house in first place? Mrs. Prime Minister, why you did not visit the Feni Noakhali Hare Krishna temple yet? Every procession happened in Bangladesh, not a single minister stand up there and say, we condemn it. You give a statement here. We waited for Bangladesh consulate come here and speak. They send a statement. They didn't come. They didn't have a guts. They are so shameful. Their country, what happened there, they are so shameful they could not stand up here. So we want all of you to call your congressman, call your senator. We put Bangladesh as a terrorist, Bangladesh as the human rights violator, and in the things about until they stop killing Hindus. And Hindus have no place to go for migration. Think about Rohingya come to Bangladesh. Where Hindu gonna go? India, oh, we are secular. We cannot go to our temple. Temple is run by the government. Can you run your mosque by the government? No. In India, temple run by the government. We need to protest all this together. As Banshi Pandit say and other speakers say, we are united. We will be united. We'll start together all this terrorism. Here we want to word by Sagis. Jeho!
Jeho!
I want action. I want all of us to think of what you can do. I just saw a huge crowd here and people slowly dissipated.
Just quiet.
This was the program that everybody, I am coming from Indiana here, nobody wants to do any action. How many of you have your friends and relatives in India? How many of you talk to them every day and tell them that they need to stand up? They need to prepare for the worst. None. Everybody just shares WhatsApp messages. And just yesterday in Delhi, in Kalindi Kunj, one single family left. They had to stop their prayers right in the middle. They were playing the shank, they were doing the ghantis, they were the Brahmin Pathak family. They were stopped. So this is what is happening to us. The frog story, I'll tell you. The frog, when it gets into the hot water, it can jump out. But when that frog is in the water and the water temperature keeps getting up and up and up, the frog doesn't do anything until the frog dies. We all have become the frogs. We have forgot what we can do. So the very simple thing is the baby steps. Is start waking up your relatives back home. start waking up the temples. This is the only temple that has come forward. I have been talking with the temples, all the authorities, all these chairpersons in these temples, doing nothing. And how many news professionals are here? Indian community is full of them. Not even one is showing up. I'm sorry, Vandanaji. But I'm talking in the terms of the NBCs and ABCs and all those other folks.
Forget about NBC, NBC, our own Desi media.
I mean the Desi medias are not. So that is the problem of the frog situation. That's the frog syndrome. We have to wake every single soul. And I should have asked for close the gates because I don't want people to leave. I want them to talk and listen and understand. So let's get involved. Let's have a plan. Let's make the next move. We cannot sit quiet anymore.
Thank you so much. Everyone please stand up next to the diyas. We will and light up the diyas and then we want to continue. Take a picture. We writing a letter to. We have a plan. We are going against Bangladesh should be against human rights violation. That's what we are starting with. And that's what we already started. Thank you. Oh no, let's.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am out of my emotional state. Now I'm responding my responsibility that what is the action. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. It is where the rubber meets the road. From tomorrow, I'm going to stop buying any Bangladeshi product until the civility and equality,
Very good.
dignity, honor and respect
Yes.
comes back to Hindu. Number one, from tomorrow, as I am stopping buying any Bangladeshi product, I'm going to make sure that Bangladeshi government and those 90% population understand that why we're doing it and what we are doing. Also, every day I'm going to personally request 10 of my friends in this country, all over the world, that please understand our situation. Don't buy Bangladeshi product. Money talks, man, money talks.
Yes.
So tomorrow, I'm not asking anybody to follow me. I'm a very simple man. But this is what I'm going to do. And I want to be a role model because I'm an old man. 10 email every morning before my breakfast to my friends that please don't do it. And by tomorrow morning, let 10 of your other friends forget about their religion, because brutality in reality is not accepted possibly by any religion. They need to understand that. So that's what I'm going to do. Sir, thank you for inspiring me. That's what I'm going to do for my action. Thank you.
Hello everyone, please stand up next to the table and we take a picture with all the diyas. Please everyone come there. Last speaker here, Dr. Nirmalaji. Ajit.
Good evening, everybody. I came here just to show my support for the, vigil. And I thought this vigil will be held outside, and I came prepared for that. But this has not been discussed. This action that has happened in Bangladesh should be declared a genocide. This should be declared a genocide, and everybody should say that is a genocide.
Yes.
We have to collect signatures and do a petition. We say justice for all. But where is that going to begin? It should go
this petition should be to start at the International Court of Justice at The Hague. This is like war crimes. You know, they can get after the entire population like they did in Germany. We have to get this. And once we start that in Bangladesh, this will not stop happening elsewhere. I think it is very important that we move the International Court of Justice. Thank you. Thank you.
We do have a Sanatani brother, his name is Manish Ji. He started an initiative distributing Om. So we recognize our heritage, and I'm seeing him almost, it has been 1.5 months. We started it. So I would appreciate agar aapke bacha koi bhi hai, those who take pride in wearing Om, so please come and collect from him. And now the last speaker, I think Nirmala Ji. Thank you.
Namaste everyone. So I do agree with everyone who spoke before me, so I don't want to repeat that. So I have one more request. As we all see, entire world, including North America and Canada, we are seeing so much of Hinduphobia. So we have, everyone has to stand up and talk about that and think. I don't know how many of you know about dismantle Hindutva. So behind that, we know what is the agenda. So also, a few weeks back, I want to share if all of you have seen those videos or not. So much hatred was showing up from the particular community and some person who came all the way from, I think, Bay Area to Michigan, in the Troy City and Canton City, and they were talking so much about Hinduism and Hindutva and RSS and all these things. So nobody was realized that how much hate they have. Many Hindus in those cities came forward and they corrected this week in their council meetings. And they were all wondering why these people are coming all the way from Bay Area and other places and roaming in all the cities and spoiling the name of the Hindus, and they want to create the narration. So I request everyone who born here and also who are from immigrated from Bharat. So please wake up and read, and you should be proud yourself to say I am a Hindu, and you display your Hindu values.
I am a Hindu.
And you always feel great to wear sari or show you are a Hindu, no matter what. So we have to say that, and then only we will be fine. So that's what I am requesting everyone, including the kids who are born here. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you everyone. Please stand up next to the diyas, and we want to light up a diya on behalf of Bangladesh and all over the India. The terrorism, religious terrorism happen against Hindu. Let's stand for that. Thank you.
जय भवानी, जय भवानी। अब जब यहाँ आगे ही खड़ा करिएगा, आगे ही खड़ा करिए पापा। नमस्कार, जय माता।
How are you? Nice to see you.
और आगे जाइए, और आगे जाओ।
Yeah. Hold it in a hand. Everyone.
Hold the
take a
hand.
diya.
Everyone take the hand.
Take a diya. Take a diya. Hold it all together.
मीना जी, मीना जी।
Take a diya. Move back. Take a diya. Move back.
More posters here, right? हिंदू पोस्टर जो हाथ में लिए ना, just put it up. ऐसे
All the posters everybody have, please put
Just
it
put it
up.
up, yeah.
And with the diyas. Yeah.
Everyone take
Put
the diyas.
Everyone
Take
put
the
your
diyas.
diyas in hand.
like a hand, like this. Then we just coming to the camera.
Give a space. Give a space.
Yeah.
Stay back. Yep.
हाँ हाँ.
Oh, okay.
Not too high. Diyas.
Say again. We are proud to be Hindu. As Vivekananda said, declare yourself. You are proud to be Hindu.
We are proud to be Hindu.
Religious terrorism is not acceptable. Down with terrorism. Down with terrorism. Down with terrorism.
Say no to
Hindu genocide. Hindu genocide. Hindu genocide.
Say no to Hindu genocide. Say no to Hindu genocide. Hindu genocide. Stop. Hindu genocide.
Stop.
Hindu genocide.
Stop.
Hindu genocide.
Stop. Thank you so much. Let's put the light down. And one more thing. Bandanaji taking picture. Just wait, hold it, peon.
I'm taking some pictures so we can share. Hemant, Ram Bhaiya, you go next to Papa. Yeah. Count of 3. 1. Very good. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Some slogans, please.
Hindu genocide. Stop. Hindu genocide. Stop. Hindu genocide. Stop.
Islamic terrorism.
Stop.
Down with Islamic terrorism.
Stop. Islamic terrorism. Stop. Islamic terrorism.
Stop. Hindu unity, Jai Ho. Hindu unity, Jai Ho. Hindu unity, Jai Ho. Hindu unity, Jai Ho. Jai Bari.
Jai Bhavani.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.